In the last few years, AI has gotten incredibly smart, but is it smart enough to evolve the best creature in Spore? Well, today we will be doing exactly that, by using ChatGPT and letting it control everything that happens, from the food I eat, the parts I obtain, and the creatures I have to kill or befriend. And little did I know this was going to be one of the hardest Spore challenges I have ever attempted.
Viscerface, here is your verdict. You will play on hard mode, because challenge makes vodka taste better. For the little cell, you will choose a carnivore. And as for the planet, I decided to name it Nixara, the Palace of Death.
With the basic set, I was thrust onto the planet with the help of a giant meteor. Now welcome to the soul stage. Over here, the only way we can evolve is if we consume flesh and support innocent souls. Which, you know, I thought this was going to be easy and simple, but because ChatGPT decided we're doing this on hard mode, I quickly ran into some problems. Come here, little one. Oh fuck, no! Despite that, I still managed to kill a few more souls, and by doing that I obtained their parts and a bunch of DNA points. So now, I guess it's time to upgrade our creature. Hello, woman! It is time to get freaky, ha!
Ah yes, it is time for me to get serious. You will slap a big spike right on the front of our creature. Make it large, make it deadly, make it into a torpedo of terror, and it will dominate the seas the same way I will dominate your mother.
Hey, what the hell? With this new design, my soul has become far deadlier and far more versatile. This is actually working, what the hell, ChatGPT? It's actually smart, which allowed me to easily eradicate every single cell in my path and once again obtain their parts. But that wasn't good enough. ChatGPT can make this thing even better. So I will once again call over a woman and no!
I am very sorry for the loss of your woman, but we must evolve my friend. You will also give it a poison bud at its back so it can infect the enemies behind itself and have a powerful offense and defense.
Damn, this is already looking quite amazing, I must say. As you can see, we have now become a formidable beast in the sea. And now nothing stands in our way, not even creatures 3 times my size. And sooner or later, the design of ChatGPT's veracity has led us to obtain a small brain. But now, things are starting to get serious, because it is now time to evolve to land. So I really hope ChatGPT has got what it takes, or you know, we will be in big trouble.
Do not worry, my friend. I for sure know what I am doing. Give it strong legs for speed. Replace the now useless fins with a boost butt. A little turbo for those high-speed chases. And add an omnivore mouth to give Voracite the appetite for anything that crosses its path. Meat, plants, if it's alive, it's lunch.
Now my comrade, welcome to land. Over here the trees literally have eyeballs. But besides that, we have met our first target. And it is up to ChatGPT to decide what we'll do with them.
The answer is simple. Do what we did up until now. Eradicate everything.
Well done. I'm very pleased to hear that. So without any further ado, say goodbye to your life privileges, you poor beasts. There is no use in running from me, because I have the smartest AI on the planet by my side. And would you look at that? We have gotten a bigger brain. And you know what that means. Yes, it is time to go back to the nest, get funky with the female, shit out an egg, and give ChatGPT the power of creation.
Now this is amazing. I have so many choices to do what I want with this poor beast. We're slapping on a striking mouth right up front. This beauty will rip through flesh and plant alike, turning everything in its way into a gourmet meal. Secondly, choose eyes, which will show its dominance to the local wildlife. And if you really want to make it deadly, give it arms and add striking hands on there so you can deliver a ferocious slash to your enemies.
Hold on, this thing looks absolutely horrendous, I must say. Once I emerged from my egg, I was immediately greeted by my parents, which taught me the basics of how to use my newfound powers of death and destruction. And in all honesty, I can't wait to use them on all of the poor and innocent creatures. But firstly, I will befriend a member of my species so that he will help me take on my enemies. Yes! Go, kill them, Marcello! You got this! Got it! No, they killed Marcello! Wait, no! I just lost my virginity, oh no. Oh yes, as I was saying, I will destroy every single species in my way and send them to heaven. So without any further ado,
Your life privileges are now mine.
and would you look at that, we have once again obtained a bigger brain. And not just that, but we have now obtained a ton of DNA points. So it is time to once again get funky with the female and let chatgpt do its thing.
With more parts available, we can make some serious upgrades. For mobility, T3 speed legs are a must. Secondly, we have to upgrade its mouth to tier 3, so that it can bite deep into the flesh of its enemies. And lastly, we will give it wings, so that we can own the ground and skies to our name.
Well, I'll be damned. It seems my family has decided to leave me for dead. Well, that really is not important, because we still have a mission to fulfill. We have to become the best species possible. So we will befriend one more member of my species, and with the 3 of us, nothing will stand in our way. The world will crumble under our I'll be damned. It would seem the game being on hard difficulty actually makes it a little bit hard. But will I give up? No, I will not. Those bastards will fear my wrath. Boom. They have been annihilated. So I will now go to our new nest, where I'm literally being chased by a giant. Epic. Okay, welcome to our new base of operations. Over here, I will once again give ChatGPT the power of creation, and let's hope it makes a lean, mean killing machine.
With the DNA points you have acquired, we will make this creature a sight to behold. We will do that by giving it tier 3 claws and tier 3 wings, which will allow it to destroy everything in their natural environment.
Holy cow, damn! ChatGPT has done an outstanding job. Just look at this thing. It has become an extremely powerful species. So basically, now absolutely nobody stands any chance against me. And sooner or later, they will all succumb to the same fate. Death. Wait, what? No! It's got Marcello! No, let him go! Marcello, no! I'll be damned. Are you okay, Marcello? I think it just stole your virginity. Anyway, besides that, we have now killed so many species that we have gotten a humongous brain, and we can evolve into the next stage. But firstly, I should let ChatGPT make some more modifications.
As this is the last time I can evolve this creature, I will go all out. We will make it as deadly as it can possibly be. So for that reason, give it the best mouth possible, capable of tearing the heads off its enemies, claws that will slash into their souls, feet that will give it tremendous speed, and lastly, poison spikes to destroy its enemies from afar. With that, you will create the perfect creature for the next stage of evolution.
Now welcome to the tribal stage. Here ChatGPT will decide everything from strategies, who we will kill or befriend, what kind of huts we have, and most importantly, how often do we dance in a circle.
Well then, things have gotten very interesting. If we want to conquer the tribal stage, I suggest the following. Get as much food as possible. Chop down trees, devour innocent animals, and tame beasts so they can lay eggs for you. With that food, you will grow your army and create spear huts to hunt down your enemies.
Well then, this has got to be one of the weirdest strategies I have ever heard. But I did exactly as ChatGPT told me to, and got an outstanding amount of food. On the surface level, that might seem like a good plan, but in reality, we're kind of screwed now. Because we don't just have one tribe to worry about, but 4 extremely aggressive ones, which insist on constantly eating my food. So ChatGPT decided to do the worst thing possible.
We will show these tribes our wrath. With the army you have built up, you will take up your spears and march onward to the Pink Village. Give them no mercy. If
it wasn't apparent, the Pink tribe had way more tribe members than me, and they absolutely decimated my man. But if that wasn't worse enough, 2 tribes decided to attack me both at once, with a total sum of 14 members. So I think it's needless to say that we were killed off almost immediately. And once again after that, for good measure. Then ChatGPT got the best idea possible.
If we cannot defeat them with violence, I think it is time to resort to peace. With the food you have left, create an instrument hut and present a tribe with food. Do everything in your power to befriend your biggest opponent.
Well, I'll be damned. That actually works. And hopefully they won't attack us from now on. But we still had the other three to worry about. And we just barely managed to ward them off and stop their relentless raids. So now it's time to execute chatgpt's phase 2 of operations.
Now that we have defended against their ruthless waves of attacks, it is time we retaliate with our army. Ambush them in their hunting grounds and slowly claw at their numbers until they are left defenseless.
We slowly expanded our army and destroyed every raid that came to our base. In doing so, we vastly depleted the resources of our enemies, and we could easily defeat them and send them to heaven. So now we have eliminated all of the tribes but one, the Lavender Village, which is the strongest of them all.
For this tribe, I recommend we do the same we did with the first. Befriend them and make their strength our own.
We followed the lead of chatgpt and presented a gift of friendship to them. And even though they were starting a raid on our base, we still continued on our mission. We did everything in our power and we eventually befriended them. We stopped their raid and allowed us to finally evolve to the next stage.
Now that we have conquered the tribal stage, we must create a town hall for our city, and I suggest you make the town hall out of the bones of your enemies. As for our vehicle of choice, make a tank with a powerful amount of firepower.
So welcome to the city stage, the hardest of all the stages up until now. Here we will need to use chatgpt to its fullest abilities.
As we are playing on hard difficulty, I suggest you act quickly and swiftly. Capture as many spice geysers as you can. With the money you have obtained, you will expand your city to make even more money, which will allow you to create a powerful army. As for the cities, I suggest you befriend your biggest enemies like we did in the tribal stage.
In all honesty, I did everything I could to follow chatgpt's plan, and I captured a few spice geysers to our name. But we were already being attacked by multiple different cities hoping to capture our capital. So I quickly decided to attack our closest city, which was vastly underdeveloped. Yeah, hello, your city is now mine and so are your rights. But my main city was still being decimated. So I tried to use chatgpt's tactic of befriending them. I gave them compliments and even money.
And in all honesty, that had absolutely no effect.
And at the end, we were pinned down from multiple different angles, which led us to resort to an extremely risky tactic proposed by chatgpt.
Seeing as how we are in a terrible situation right now, I propose the following. Pour all your resources into one big final attack. If we are going to lose our capital, you might as well try to do as much damage as you can to the opposing nations.
It was extremely dumb. Our main city was getting absolutely decimated, and I did everything in my power to capture the Yellow City. But sadly, all of our tanks were destroyed, and after that, soon followed our city.
Well then, we realistically have no other options, so try the same tactic on another nation and protect your soldiers at all costs.
Alright, hopefully chatgpt will be correct this time. So we shall pour all of our resources into tanks and destroy the Orange Nation. And somehow we actually managed to defeat them. Hello, I hope you're ready to get molested. So I once again used the same tactic to capture the Yellow City. And now we have conquered the whole continent, which has allowed us to unlock planes and even weapons of mass destruction.
Nukes.
Now absolutely nobody stood in our way and our fleet of planes.
I congratulate you on this massive achievement, but if we truly want to show our dominance of all the stages, we must go out with a boom.
Well then, that was quite an interesting challenge, I must say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.